going on with my hair? Help me out. Ugh. I'm talking to you. Come here. I don't know what it's doing. Help me out. I don't know what it's doing. Alright, hey guys. So, this video is going to be more of a rant. I got motivation for this video because of a conversation I had with someone that I care about a lot today, and also I was just seeing a lot of negativity on social media today, and it wasn't that, I mean, it kind of put a fire under my butt, and it was about public schools changing their basically discrimination or rules on um, like what grade or whatever, just like public schools in general, letting kids self-identify and use the bathroom with which they identify. And I mean, I think that's great because it's like, I feel like if that was me, that my generation coming up, I would have transitioned a lot sooner if, it was more out there, and I didn't feel like I was just like some weirdo. I just thought I was just gonna have to deal with it. I didn't really understand it, and with schools bringing it up, it's making kind of forcing parents to kind of sit their kids down, either talk about students that are transgendered, or just even the fact of like starting the conversation with your kid that may think that they are. And it's like, the sooner you start, the less I feel like the less harsher treatment they're going to get in the future, and they're going to be able to start their lives a lot sooner. I mean, me myself, I'm 25. I feel like my life has been put on pause, on hold this year, um, since I've been going through this transition, just because of like, wanting surgery, and not feeling comfortable in the same situations that I used to. I used to be like such a social person, go out to the bar, go out to the gym, go out and do stuff, just like in general, just go out. And I have totally become a homebody. Like, just by this transition, I just feel like I should isolate myself for the time being until I am fully comfortable with my body, and I feel like that's going to be after I have top surgery. And the big thing with that is definitely the gym, the locker rooms. I mean, I wear my binder. I wear my binder at work. I wear my binder out in public, and the gym is literally the only place I don't wear it. And there has been times where I've become like really emotional, and I just have to leave the gym. And my coping mechanism with that, because I can't just stop going to the gym. I've just been wearing like t-shirts, or like, I hate long sleeves, but I'll just wear like loose hoodies or something like that. And for me, if I can't see my chest or my sports bra or whatever, God, just even saying sports bra is just like, ugh. Um, uh, if I can't see it, then I feel better about it. I feel like it's not as noticeable. Um, but back to the WILX thing. So they're talking about, letting kids be able to choose, like, I think it's like, you know first grade, second grade, and stuff like that. And people are getting so upset about it, because they're saying that their parents aren't going to have any say in this and that. And I actually had, um, someone else had posted that same post by WILX, and I posted on their comment, because there was just so much negativity going out in their comments. And so I was just like, It's shocking to me that people really think that these kids' parents aren't going to be involved. Of course they are. It's forcing parents to broaden their minds in the aspect that not everyone is the same, and that just because you were born when you were birthed with one thing between your legs, which takes one chromosome to make rather than over 40 chromosomes to make up the brain. Parents need to talk to their children, sit them down, make it a safe place. Then and only then will you truly understand where your children is coming from, and more so, shit. Make it a safe place. Then and only then will you truly understand your child more than their school system. And I'm not saying like, oh, the school system understands your kid or knows your kid way better than you, but in a way, this is what I'm trying to say. If if you don't want your school to do the help and find help them find themselves before you do, then step up. Please, people, open up your hearts and open up your minds. Transgendered people do not want to corner anyone in the bathroom. We just want to use it. There's always going to be that one person that ruins it for everyone. Please don't cast your judgment on our whole community. And what I mean by like that one person that ruins it, I don't know where these people are getting like that, if it was a male to female, that she's gonna go into the woman's bathroom and just corner some innocent girl and try and take advantage of her. It's like, no, we just we just want to go in the bathroom to use the bathroom. I mean, we don't want to be in there, any more than you do. And it's like I've had a negative connection with public bathrooms ever since I've started my transition. And honestly, that's actually false. I've had a negative negative connection with public bathrooms probably ever since I got out of high school, when I came out as lesbian. And then it became worse towards the beginning of my transition, and now it's become a little easier because I'm a little bit more noticeable as a male, especially when I have facial hair. And I usually just I don't poke my chest out anymore. That's what I used to do when I went into the women's bathroom. Was I would push my chest out so that they'd be able to see that I have breasts. And even then, girls are just like, you're in the wrong bathroom. So it's just like, I feel bad for even the trans women that have to use the women's restroom, because I swear to God, girls are the worst. If they go into the bathroom, I'm sure they're gonna get shit like, what are you doing in here? Even though they're taking hormones, they have long hair, makeup on, everything like that. I mean, if you're not that far along in your transition, sometimes you're not that noticeably transitioned. And I really do feel for the male to female. I feel like they have it a lot worse than female to male. And I don't know what it is. It's like it comes back to, I feel like it comes back to the male privilege thing, and how, like, you know guys think that their penis is just so sacred, and all this crap. It's like, dude, get over it. And people are just so upset and disgusted at the fact that people want to be themselves. The people that are disgusted, quote unquote disgusted, I feel like are the ones that just are uncomfortable with the idea of somebody trying to change their gender identity. And the truth of it is that that person is literally just bringing out who they actually are, and it's not their fault that they got the wrong sex at birth. I think it's fucking terrible that people want to pray and talk down to people who are having to go through these, spend all this money to become who they actually are. It's like, why don't you uplift these people, support these people, support this community as a whole? It's like, we're not trying to make this world a worse place. We're trying to make this world a better place. And I just really hope that in the next, year or so, or even just near future, that people can just wrap their minds around, or even just listen. That's the first step, is just to freaking listen. um, it's becoming a very popular topic. It's all over Facebook. I mean, at least once a day I see something about transgender support groups, or transgender something in the news or something like that, which is, it's great. It's just really hard not to look at the comments and not want to rip my hair out. These, I mean, just like, there was just one person that commented on the WILX and literally just said, I don't approve of this. Please don't pass this. There was no meaning behind it. There was no why you feel uncomfortable about it, why you don't want it to pass. You just afraid of change, or I don't know what it is. Trying to protect these kids, when in reality you're going to be helping that generation as a whole. They're going to be more accepting of anyone and everyone. I mean, if you can accept someone who's transgendered, who's got to change their sex, I mean, there's really, I don't think anything bigger that you could accept. And if you can get to that point, then life's going to be a lot easier for all of us. I know this was a long rant, but I just want to know, you know who you are. We talked today. We had a really good conversation. I love you. I support you. If there's anything that you need, just let me know. Call me anytime. And this video was for you.